Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Happy Sunday fun day. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest Bitcoin technical analysis and quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Kaiser. The NAV BTC for MSTR is not relevant. The company, like Sailor says, it's a growth company that's able to buy lots of Bitcoin for pennies. It's more like a gold mining company that can mine gold for $10 an ounce, and they keep all the gold they mine and never have to sell it. That's right. We'll also be discussing Bitcoin Address springs to life after hibernating for 12 plus years, moves almost 8 million in Bitcoin at a 700,000% profit. That's what's up. We'll also be discussing Judge pushes Tornado Cash co-founder trial to April of 2025, as well as the viral Squirrel Peanut triggers a meme coin frenzy. That's right. Rest in peace to Peanut, Squirrel, as well as Fred the Raccoon. And we'll also be discussing economist Alex Kruger unveils election prediction for the Bitcoin, says Bitcoin can shoot straight up. I'll be sharing his target. Teaser alert, 90 G's in play. We'll also be discussing all the bullish targets in play with a Trump pump, ultimately meaning with Trump winning the election in 2 more days, and quoting Donald Trump, brand new quote regarding Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not threatening the dollar. The behavior of the current U.S. government is really threatening the dollar. Preach. Well said. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. Church is officially in session. Welcome everyone to the live stream. Good to see you, Craw, Short Coin, Sean Blake, Greg, Ahoy, Bitcoin Pirate Crew, Diana Jones in the building, Ronan Crash, and the rest of the fam. I'm streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. Let me know in the comments if the stream is loud and clear. I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours, preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi, as I do each and every day, not just on Sundays. That's what's up. But welcome, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and pin the stream to the top of the profile. I'm also going to be sharing some of the most significant polls, and I'll give you a hint, nothing to do with the poly market polls, family, but the most significant polls out there right now. In fact, there's 4 of them. I'm going to be sharing with you a little later on. So stay tuned. I just went ahead and pinned the stream at the top of the profile. If you guys can repost that and spread the word, it's always appreciated. Anyone who reposts with a quote or comments the stream will get shouted back out, reposted, and I'll follow you back as well. Shout out Heidi. Hello from Montreal. I am happy to be with you all. Love you all, especially the Oracle. Sorry, cannot text anyone, cannot see. Right on. We all love the Oracle, our one and only. Shout out to all the mods, always holding it down. Shout out to the Crypto Surge. What's up, brother? Diana says, here we go. The best show on the tube. Thank you, Diana. Always an honor. Shout out Joe Mega BQ. Pod sounds good, brother. Good. Loud and clear and oh so smooth. Much appreciated, yo. Lag with the tube in the queue. It started with a minute in, says the Craw. Ravens with a touchdown. Can I get a gong? This one's for your Ravens there, brother. Bakersfield in the building. Welcome everyone just joining the stream.
Oh my gosh. It's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day. Maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome y'all to the live stream. Listening to JV on the plane, that's next level G-ish. The gong song, I got you. We're definitely going to be playing that jammy jam. Chandy 10 music original. There you go. I made my own spreadsheet for the biddy. The math is fun to play with. It sure is. I love playing with the math as well. That's God's original language, math. Didn't think it would be going so well after last week, says Alan Haley. What are your guys' thoughts with this election coming up in 2 days? Who's going to win? Let me know your thoughts. Who you guys voting for? Have you guys already voted? Let me know where you're at with that. Shout out everyone for reposting the stream. Absolutely fantastic songs. Shout out Eric the Red. Appreciate the repost. A little proof of work for you. That was on yesterday's clips. And we do have a clips channel at clips.cryptonewsalerts.net where we post short content, shorts, and small clips. What up, JV? Rich and Mary Jane, SoCal 2024. Thank you, El Guapo. Just reposted your brother. And shout out to Hey Mitch Kinsley. I appreciate the repost. Proof of work. See where it says follow back. My account is now following you. I think my account has 35,000 followers. So if anyone else wants an influencer account to follow your account, which will only help you with the algorithm, spread some love and repost the stream. I got your guys' back. Anyone who shows me love, I throw it right back because that's how we roll. It's called paying it forward. Astrology for the broskies. That's right. We'll be looking at some of the live charts here shortly. Shout out to David. What's crack-a-lackin'? Fairground. JV bouncing in from Cornwall, England. UK in the building. Last week was rough, but Lamar's got it together now. I don't know what sport we're even referencing right there, but shout out to Lamar. Unless it's Kendrick Lamar. Maybe we're talking rap. I don't even know. Watching from Cornwall. Shout out Fairground. Good to have you on the stream. Shout out to the rest of the CNA fam. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. Shout out James Elsey. Shout out Bitcoin Oasis. You guys are the bomb diggity. Good to have you here with us, live and in the flesh.
So let's manifest, create, celebrate, and anticipate Bitcoin soaring, going, doing. Come on, we waited so long, so hit that gong.
I got it. I'll hit that gong. Shout out Greg. Fear not. Bitcoin weekly candle is an inverted hammer bullish. Bitcoin above all the important weekly simple moving averages. 12, 21, 50, 100, 200. Bull RSI. Log the MACD, the DMI, all holding the median. Bull. Football equals Baltimore Ravens, says Joe Mega. Bukelenomics, you already know, Serge. My son is on his way back to Montana. See him in a couple of weeks. Oh, always sad when you got to depart with the little ones, but I'm sure he'll be fine. Everyone hit that gong. Hits from the hopium bong, always. And hits from the gong, always. We're raising consciousness. One gong strike at a time. And we also have a target in today's stream. We did one of these yesterday, and my promise to all of you, because we hit our target yesterday and we got the 10 supers within the first hour of the stream, you guys get a bonus election pump watch, meaning I'm going to be streaming all day on election day in 2 days. You guys already won, so I already committed to that. If you guys want an additional bonus pump watch on top of the election day Trump pump watch, we'll do an additional one, but we got to hit our goal. And you guys have 49 minutes to get 10 supers within the next, again, 49 minutes. And the supers got to be $5 or more. A little something bonus I want to do with you guys. So if you guys want to make it happen, let's make it happen, Captain. Let's make it happen, Captain. Please tell me Comelia Hairbrain won't be press. Okay, you guys are hilarious. But anyways, welcome everyone. I see we got 250 people on the stream right now. Thank you, James Elsey. Daylight savings, that's right. So moving forward, we're going to be streaming throughout this week at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Puerto Rico time. I got to stick to my time frame because it gets dark by 6 and I do a 2-hour stream, and I love the natural daylight versus the artificial light. And I don't dig the artificial light. So we're going to continue with 3 p.m. streams. Just make note of that. Whereas it would have been 4 p.m. as of yesterday, but now that we have daylight savings, it's going to be an hour before. You understand? So 3 p.m. Eastern, moving on this week, including tomorrow. Today was the first time of the time change. Salute Big Dog JV. Shout out to the tip Tyler. Gotta love the gong song. Shout out Chandy.
The gong, I'ma bang it. Oh, loving those vibes. Thomas JV and do it up right. We want the gong ride. The gong vibes. JV, you know it's gong time. Gong, the gong, 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 the gong, the gong, gong, the gong, 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 the gong, the gong, gong, the 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 gong.
Keep the comments flowing. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming for the next couple of hours. We're about to start right now. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, important to smash the likes and go ahead and subscribe to the #1 Daily Bitcoin pod. Also hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications. Today is pod number 1807. I'm your host, JV. It's Sunday Fun Day, November 3rd, 2024. We're on the cusp of the new presidential election winner being announced in 2 more days. A lot of bullishness in the markets, a lot of chaos around the world, and a lot of volatility as well, which I perceive as life force. But nonetheless, welcome everyone to the live stream. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. You can see Bitcoin in the red, correcting, maintaining just above 69 G's, baby, as the majority of the alts are also correcting and in the red. And checking out coinmarketcap.com. We're sitting on a 2.28 trillion total crypto market cap. The Bitcoin market cap is at $1.35 trillion, and we got 69 billion worth of volume in the past 24 hours. And this morning, when I checked the Bitcoin dominance, it was above 60%. It pulled back some, currently 59.4%, with the lowest the Ether dominance has been in years, down to 12.9%. Womp womp. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the day. Safe to say, 97% of the market correcting and in the red. Only 2 cryptos I could even see in the green, or 3, and that includes XMR, which is Monero, barely in the green, Leo, barely in the green, and IMX, barely in the green. And zooming out on the monthly, we get a broader perspective. I'd say 70-30, red over green. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index, today we're in greed, rated a 74. Yesterday, a 72, last week a 74, and last month a 41 in fear. And checking out the time chain calendar, we have 181,272 blocks yet to go into the next Bitcoin halving extravaganza in 2028. We're currently on block height number 868,728, and you can currently exchange $1, you know, that fiat monopoly tulip bulb mania, for 1,455 sats. So stack them sats accordingly, family. And there you have it. Welcome, everyone. Church is in session. Preaching the holy gospel of Satoshi as we do each and every day. Welcome, everyone, to the live. Crypto : Sup, JV. Vacation starts tomorrow in Puerto Rico. Mono. That's what's up, brother. What part of the island are you visiting? Do let me know. Never sell your Bitcoin. HODL gang. HODL gang. HODL gang. I'll hit the gong for that one. Wow, the chat super busy today. Well, we like when the chat is super busy. Definitely a good sign. Bitcoin pulling back some, as you can see on your screen. Now correcting 1,000 on the day. A great opportunity to BTFD. Buy that freaking dip. Rest in peace to Fred the Raccoon and to Peanut the Squirrel. Very sad news the other day. They got euthanized over in New York. I mean, sad, sad, sad. They could have just let the pets free. Why'd you have to euthanize them? Not cool. We'll be talking about that a little later on. We got a little story of Peanut the Squirrel meme coins going crazy right now. But yeah, welcome everyone just joining the live stream. What's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? What's good in the hood? Pet Rock Gang. I recovered my Bitcoin. Wow. You dodged the bullet there, Guido. Congratulations, because I saw you announce the other day you lost your bitties or something. Glad to hear you recovered them. Starting to recover from this morning 68 low. Glad to see you coming up. Right on, Diana. How the hell is it still 74? I know, right? You talk about the crypto greed and fear index. What a joke. The alts are down huge, and most retail have mostly alts. Bahamas in the building. Shout out Jackson Tater. Love the Bahamas. Beautiful people down there. Bitcoin will not even hit 100,000 this run. You're crazy, Mango. I believe we're going to smash it Q4. So we each are entitled to our own predictions. JB, wasn't we happy back in the day to see 100%? 60 G's, I'm still happy, but it can get happier for the fam. Peanut, what? It's funny that the 60s are the low now. That's right, because new cycle, you got to consider we were at 69 back in November of 2021. It's like deja vu. Here we are 3 years later, and speaking of 3, there's 333 viewers on the stream. 333. Talk about some numerology there. Peanut's owner needs to sue the state of New York so hard that their great-grandchildren feel it. Agreed. A pet is priceless. You can't put a dollar amount on a pet. And that's so sad to know that they have the power to do that. You know what I mean? Not cool. Not cool at all. Welcome everyone on the stream. Again, we're streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I'm going to be streaming for the next few hours. Church is in session. Thank you for the reposts. Short Coin just reposted ya. Thank you for spreading the word. Let's get as many eyeballs on the stream as possible. Again, I have some special, very significant polls to share with you here today. You're not going to be disappointed. Just saw Trump at a meeting, Peanut and Fred's owner per the owner's X account. Wow. So Trump just met with Peanut's father, the human form. Caregiver, I should say. Colarba and San Juan. Right on. Is it a cruise or something, brother? Are you heading to Old San Juan? Let me know. They give like a kind to each candidate. They give time for the commie time and not the Trump time. Interesting. But yeah, don't forget to repost the stream. I already reposted it. Any comments and reposts will get reposted and just bring more eyeballs and help with the algorithm. And let's continue with today's astrology for the broskies and check out what's actually happening in the charts. Headline here reads, Bitcoin analyst sees 66,000 local bottom as the Bitcoin price liquidates 200 million. That's right. Bitcoin continues to struggle after rejecting near all-time highs of 73.8. Earlier in the week, we tapped 73.6 and some change over on Coinbase. Now, markets nerves over the upcoming U.S. election have compounded on already an overheated Bitcoin trading environment where the open interest hit record highs. Observers see the risk of further Bitcoin price retracement before the uptrend resumes, according to analyst Titan of Crypto, who shares here local bottom at 66.2 before a bounce. Question mark. The chart showed the Ikimoku cloud data for the one-day time frame with the price deviating below one of the indicator's key trend lines. Now, and that's called the Tenkan-sen. All these Japanese names, yo. Bitcoin couldn't close above the Tenkan, signaling a possible more profound pullback. If the breakout is confirmed, we might see a retest of the Kijun around 66.2, which would mark the local bottom. Now, also Bitcoin traders line up the bounce zone. So let's discuss this. Bitcoin liquidated 200 million alongs on its way down to the current level, which included a brief drop below 68. We're currently recovering from there. Now, data from TradingView revealed only a modest rebound occurring thereafter, leading to more Bitcoin price downside predictions. Credible Crypto called the area between 65 and 69 a must bounce zone, reiterating that the week's trip to the near all-time highs rate may remain an upside deviation, quoting them here. For now, let's see if we can get this bounce. Come on, bounce. And then we can take it from here. Let me know if you agree, disagree with the analysts. Also shared here, Bitcoin has pulled back onto the Fibonacci 0.618 level, which is in common support for the healthy pullback, according to trader Alan Terragrade. If this level holds up, Bitcoin, there will be another impulsive move. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that. And regarding the option markets, QCP Capital shared, options market is trading Bitcoin 7-day implied volumes at 74.4%, substantially higher than the past 7-day realized volumes of 41%, indicating a significant risk premium around the elections. And before I pull up some of the live charts, here's some recent tweets from Max Kaiser. The NAV/BTC for MicroStrategy is not relevant. The company, like Saylor, says it's a growth company that's able to buy lots of the Bitcoin for pennies. It is more like a gold mining company that can mine gold for $10 an ounce. And consider gold right now is selling for roughly $2,800 an ounce. And they keep all the gold they mine and never have to sell it. We call this the Saylor put. He can ultimately print the Bitcoin out of thin air. And also shared here, spoiler alert, MicroStrategy cost basis when buying Bitcoin is near zero. And as the Bitcoin price keeps going up, their cost basis for buying that Bitcoin keeps going deeper into negative territory. Dilution equals accretion. The key to remember is that the Bitcoin fair market value is 10 million per Bitcoin. I love that. I'm going to repeat it, quoting the high priest. The key to remember is that Bitcoin's fair market value is $10 million per Bitcoin. Saylor is capturing that arbitrage with tens of billions of essentially free money. So keep that in mind. Every Bitcoin you own is essentially worth $10 million. Well, that's at least what the fair market value is, according to Max Kaiser. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And now let's pull up some of the live charts and read what's going on with some of the different time frames. As you can see here, we're looking via trading view via Coinbase Exchange, the largest exchange in the United States. There's a falling wedge pattern on the 1 hour chart, but we do have a bull target in the red sitting at 73.2, which will take us close back to price discovery, which was achieved back in mid-March, and we just touched upon maybe a week ago. Zooming out from there, we'll check out the 4 hour chart. And the 4 hour chart shows us right now a bullish pennant breakout, looking pretty bullish. We do have a blue bull target that will take us to new all-time highs of 81,300. We do also have a blue bullish pennant green target. I meant to say bullish pennant, yeah, green target at 78.8, which you can see on your screen. And zooming out from the 4 hour, we'll check out the 1 day. The 1 day does have a bear target sitting all the way down at 24 G's. Jesus. And zooming out from there, we'll check out the 1 week. We still have the sexy cup and handle target sitting pretty at 124,000, but we also have a bear target now in play all the way down at 24 G's. And zooming out from there, we'll take a quick look at the 1 month chart. And as we can see here, we now have a target formed on the 1 month, again, all the way down to 24 G's. We did finally get a green monthly candle close for October, as well as a little green candle close for September. And now we're in November. And you already know, where do you feel the Bitcoin price action is likely to take us next? Holla at your boy. What up, homies? Shout out VZ Factor. Good to have you live on the stream. Greg says Bitcoin volatility is our friend. Embrace it. Come on, Biddy. MicroStrategy, let's go. Bitcoin represents the most volatile asset class ever, up 114 million%, less than 15 years. Preach. If you can't handle the projectile vomit producing ride, you're not tall enough to ride the Biddy. Well said, brother. I want to see a 69 from something other than the Bitcoin. That's a personal situation, brother. The biggest cup and handle Bitcoin has ever had. I think it pretty much start on Friday night. Trump Pump 2024. Let's go. And welcome everyone to the live stream. I'm going to check the X feed again. It looks like we got 500 people here live and in the flesh. Shout out JC Ice. She wrote, we are live. Let's go. Come in and chat with a fam and JB on the tube. Thank you, JC. Always an honor. Chuch O BTC. Wrote Bitcoin looking super mega bullish. Amen. Just reposted Jabrowski. First comment. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, T. Roland. Keep it rolling, will ya? I just reposted the comments on it. Again, all comments on the live stream, as well as reposts with quotes, get shouted back out. You get reposted, and it's a win-win for the broskies. And you're going to notice, again, the stream pinned at the very top of the profile on X. We're streaming live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. There's a tri-stream family. And we also have a goal. I just want to remind you guys again, 34 minutes. If we hit our target, we can get 10 supers at $5 or more. We will have a bonus pump watch in addition to the election Trump pump watch we're going to be doing in 2 days on Tuesday. So if you guys want to see that, let's make it happen, Captain. Let's go from there. Shout out Sven and the rest of the fam. Diana, okay, good. I'm in love, by the way. What you in love with? Let us know. Yeah, let us know. And let it go, as Anna and Elsa once said. You know what I mean?
Pump, 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 pump it up. Pump, 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 pump it up. Pump, pump, pump.
And we do it like, careful on that CNH pattern. Why? It greatly exceeds the typical CNH, as described by the Bolowski Visual Index for the chart patterns by over 2x. JV, what happened to Jandy's channel? She deleted it. And I think her intention is to create a new one. So currently, from my understanding, her channel is deleted, hence why you can't find it. So at this current time, you can only find her music on my stream. Potentially, you'll find some songs on her X account. But my understanding, she'll be creating a new YouTube account soon, and she'll be posting her music. My understanding is she was pretty upset, as she should be, when she got shadow banned. Her channel was crushing it. Within 60 days, she went from virtually 0 to 92,000 subs, and then got shadow banned after she created a Kamala song, a parody song. And since then, it's been impossible for her to gain new subscribers. And I feel the pain because I've been shadow banned so many times. I've been canceled under false pretenses virtually every year, like clockwork. And it's hard to bounce back from and recover. So I think her thinking was, let me start over from scratch. So we fully support Chandy and her music. And just make sure you're following her right now on X. Her X handle is Chandy R. Gregory. And whenever she has a new YouTube channel, we'll all subscribe over there and follow her. I don't like roller coasters, but I am game for the Bitcoin ride. Damn, JV, you need that moolah. Damn straight. Money makes the world go round. Hence, the world really isn't round, but that's what the lizard people tell us, at least. The Kamala is super catchy. Yeah, it is a good jam. When exactly altcoin season? Well, they say a rising tide rises all ships. So let's just pray for the success of the Bitcoin and everything will work itself out accordingly. I'll be number 7 on Chandy's new channel. That's right. Were you number 7 on the first channel, I think? Lucky number 7, because she put that in one of the tracks. She put JC's my lucky number 7. Which Kamala song? She did one called, I don't know. She did a parody song that was hilarious, and apparently YouTube did not like that. You can't make fun of Kamala on Facebook, YouTube, or certain platforms, or you get punished. I know from firsthand experience as well, unfortunately. Chandy, bring it back. We listen to your tunes most mornings with the kids getting ready for school. Do you hear that, Chandy? We need a channel, and I recommend she also puts her music up on Rumble and other platforms that aren't so censored, because then she don't have to deal with all the BS. You understand? She worked very hard on her music. Yeah, some of her music videos, she has dedicated dozens of hours just to create the perfect music video. So a lot of time and effort has gone into that. I agree. Yes, I was JV. Kamala likes toes too, pretty much. Flip the government. They call themselves the Bitcoin Kids. Bitcoin Kids. Yeah, that's one of my favorite jams we collaborated on. Shout out to the Bitcoin Kids. Fred and Peanut should be in the same line. I refuse to discriminate based on species. Fair play, punk rock hippie. Shout out Fox Handles, David, Cookie Dog. Thank you guys for the reposts on the stream, and welcome everyone just joining us live. JV, Rumble would be better, agreed. In my opinion, I mean, that's why I'm on Rumble. I don't trust all my eggs in the same basket on a censored platform like YouTube. There's a reason we're on X, Rumble, and YouTube at the same time. Hello from Texas. Shout out Junior. This one's for you, brother. Good to have you live on the live stream. But anyways, we have a new moon, aka the Strawberry Moon. Protect the Oompa Loompas. Speaking of the Oompas.
Oompa Loompa Doompa-dee-doo.
Keep the comments flowing. I see we got about 600 people live and on the stream. But let's continue with the headlines because we do got a lot to share today. Yeah, check this out. This is a pretty exciting story. Bitcoin Address springs to life after hibernating for 12 plus years. It pays to hodl. He ultimately hodled 3 cycles, and as a result, his Bitcoin is up over 700,000 in profit. So 11.7 million in Bitcoin, up 700,000 in profit. That's right. A long dormant crypto wallet woken up after years of slumber to move millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, according to the on-chain data. Whale Alert revealed the wallet that has been asleep for more than 12 years, respect to the HODL gang, has abruptly woken up and sent 159 Bitcoin, worth about 12 million. The first wallet received 759 Bitcoin back in September of 2012 for a total cost of less than $8,000. So let's put this into perspective. Back in 2012 in September, this guy purchased 759 Bitcoin for less than $8,000, which is an average price of $10.50 per Bitcoin. The numbers indicate that the whale relocated the 159 Bitcoin trove after printing gains of more than 700,000%. All he did was hodl for 3 cycles. Again, 12 years. The wallet currently holds 590 Bitcoin, worth 40 million at this time. Whale Alert also spotted another long dormant whale waking up this week. One whale woke up after more than 13 years and sent another wallet all of their 20 Bitcoin. A dormant address containing 20 Bitcoin, now valued at almost 1.5 million, has just been activated. after 13 years. Another whale woke up after more than 11 years to move 14 Bitcoin of profit of more than 157,000%. As shared here, the dormant address containing 14 Bitcoin worth $1 million has just been activated after 11.6 years. Back then, it was only $670. So imagine investing $670 in Bitcoin, in which this person did in 2013. And because you were smart enough to HODL for 9 years, you're now worth $1 million. Where else can you turn $670 into $1 million? Not many other places, family. Whale Alert also spotted another whale waking up after 13 years, sending 1.5 Bitcoin to Kraken. As you can see here, containing 28 Bitcoin worth almost $2 million, just been activated after 13 years. Lastly, a Whale Alert says a wallet sleeping for more than 11 years suddenly woke up to send 5 Bitcoin to Coinbase. And that 16 Bitcoin is 1.1 million, which has just been activated after 11.4 years. So hopefully this inspires you to understand the power of the HODL. All you got to do is HODL, preferably for 2-3 cycles. And you may, there's no guarantee, but history shows us, and all Bitcoin wallet holders show us, those who HODL for 4 years or longer are in unrealized profit, right? So if you want to be in unrealized profit, which is untaxable at this current landscape and time, you HODL. Hence, HODL be thy name. Who will win the election? That's the $1 million question, Cecile. What up, my G? Shout out Raw Fibonacci. Will prevail no matter who wins. The biddy shall prevail. 225,000 end of the year will be the cycle peak if the commie wins. If Trump wins, it'll be 500, 750 G's cycle peak. The Oracle has spoken. Yes, but want to know who you think will win the election? Fantastic question. Obviously, I'm rooting for a Trump pump over a Kamala dump. I don't support Satan, and clearly Kamala represents the dark forces of evil. And that's all I can say. Lizard people, we keep them at bay, and that's why I got the gong. Hey y'all, frustrated Raiders fan here to declare I will only watch the Warriors for the rest of the year. HODL my biddies, at least I will be rich. Shout out GT Lions and the rest of the fam. Welcome for joining the live stream. Bitcoin looking super mega bullish. Well, of course. Hop on the train. Kamala will not stop us. They not like us. Leaked or leash waked, says Trump 2020 foe. Let's go. Trump pump is real, says GT Lions. That's what's up.
I've got another halving for you.
The Oracle says Trump is, they don't cheat like they did in 2020 and 2022. Valid point there. Adoption process, HODL. Shout out Cecile. And just a reminder, fam, if you guys want a bonus pump watch whenever we're pumping again on top of the Trump pump election watch, you got 24 minutes to make it happen. It's going to require 10 supers at $5 or more. Just saying. Shout out Junior Alcorta Bitcoin Fire. You already know. Light that mofo on fire. I see we got 622 people live and on the stream. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. If she wins, I got a new name for the Wicked Witch of the West, says VC. But anyways, keep those comments flowing, yo. Let's discuss the latest with our next headline. Judge pushes Tornado Cash co-founder trial to April of next year. That's right. Tornado Cash co-founder and developer Roman Storm won't stand trial for money laundering and sanctions violation charges until April of 2025. In a November 1st telephone conference for the U.S. District Court of Southern District of New York, Judge Catherine Polk ordered Storm's trial adjourned until April of 14th of next year. The Tornado Cash co-founder's legal team has been petitioning to dismiss the charges, claiming they were based solely on him writing code for crypto mixing service. And I'm curious how many of you have ever used Tornado Cash in the past. Let me know. In 2023, prosecutors charged Storm and Tornado co-founder Roman with conspiracy to commit money laundering, conspiracy to commit sanctions violations, and conspiracy to operate an unlicensed money transmitting business. The indictment prompted outrage from many of the crypto industry. Storm and Semina's charges followed the U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Asset Control adding Tornado Cash to the specially designated national list in August of 2022. The government departed State Department claimed the mixer had repeatedly failed to impose effective controls designed to stop it from laundering funds for malicious cyber actors. And at the time, Sem and Av was not in U.S. custody and on the FBI's most wanted list. Good Lord, for writing some code. Storm has been free on a $2 million bond following his 2023 arrest and pleaded not guilty to all charges. Meanwhile, in the Netherlands, authorities arrested Tornado Cash co-founder Alexei for money laundering charges in 2022. He was found guilty in May of this year and sentenced to more than 5 years in prison. So we'll keep you posted with how that trial goes when it plays out. But we got another year, or next year sometime to see how that likely plays out. Damn, my $1 super is no good round yonder, says Mexico HODL. Damn it, they cut down my privacy wall yesterday, 120 acres of corn. No way. Sorry to hear that. Go Trump, end the bullying of our crypto and Putin. I lost my Bitcoin wallet in a tragic orgy accident. Oh no, she should have never said safety deposit. You guys are hilarious. That's awesome, Greg. I am looking for more land currently. Drinking my coffee in a spindrift, watching the best crypto news on the planet. JC and I are ultimately twins. I'm sipping on a lime spindrift, which is nothing but carbonated water with a hint of lime. And I also have a coffee. It's no longer hot because it's from this afternoon earlier. But nonetheless, I still got some caffeine running through the bloodstream today. And welcome everyone to the live stream. I see we got 700 people here live and in the flesh. Welcome everybody. There is no second best. I appreciate that, Marcus Roth. Well said, brother.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
All right, I want to read you the results of some polls I did. Right before I went live, I created some polls, and the results are in. And they're still live, so you can still vote on them. But 1 hour ago, I asked, most important in your life. There's the proof of work. 77% said Bitcoin. 8% say Trump. 1% said Kamala. And 14% say Peanut the Squirrel. So for most of my audience, Peanut the Squirrel, may he rest in peace, is more important to the lives of my audience than both Trump and Kamala combined. Interesting, right? I find these polls very interesting. And if you want to contribute to the poll, you got 23 hours left to vote. Get your vote in. These are the most important polls you're going to find. Who do you support more? Kamala, Peanut the Squirrel, Raccoon Fred, or Biden? Biden, not surprised, got 0 votes. Kamala, 3% of the votes. Raccoon Fred got 7%. And Peanut the Squirrel got 90%. So my audience supports Peanut the Squirrel, may he rest in peace, more than Kamala and Biden combined by a long shot. I mean, the numbers don't lie, family. Check the scoreboard. And you can still vote on that significant poll. You're going to notice it on my X timeline. The next significant poll everyone's going crazy over. Most significant human being of our lifetime. Satoshi, Kamala, Trump, or Elon. And the results are in. 59% of y'all say Satoshi is the most significant human being of our lifetime. 25% say Elon. 14% say Trump. And only 2% say Kamala. The people have spoken. And I'm going to leave it with the last significant poll, the most significant poll you're going to see today. Which do you value most? God, family, and Bitcoin, which is leading the poll at 89%. Satan, Kamala, and Cardi B with 0 votes. God, Trump, and family with 5% of the votes. Or the lizard people with 6% of the votes. And speaking of lizard people, we got to keep them at bay round yonder. The people have spoken. God, family, and Bitcoin is most significant because you guys value God, family, and Bitcoin the most. Nobody who follows me, who participated in this poll, values Satan, Kamala, and Cardi B, and I'll throw J-Lo in there as a bonus if anyone wants to vote for Satan, Kamala, Cardi B, and J-Lo. You know what I mean? The people have spoken. The people have spoken. So what do you got to say to that? Yeah, I mean, poor Peanut, I know. I've been saying that for years. I've lived in one of those sus states and saw exactly how they work. Peanut, rest in peace, little brother. You always be remembered. God Squirrel, you will not be forgotten. Well said. The ballots will be wonky, more than likely. Typically they are. Never understood why some pet owners refer to themselves as pet parents. I mean, you bought and paid for the animal, you own it. It is considered property, says Mexico HODL. Lizard folk. It seems people value the lizard folk more than Kamala. Well, she's controlled by the lizard folk, so it's kind of one and the same. Did you watch the new Y-Files? I have been slipping. I'll be the first to admit it. I have not watched it, and I need to. And I'd still like to do a react session to it because they're always fun. But in the meantime, lizard folk, don't come near me. I'm armed and ready. That's all I got to say. I got a gong. And I got a pocket knife like a Boy Scout. A good Boy Scout, might I add. The best Boy Scout you've ever seen. Hilarious. That's the big three. Agreed. That's who I value most in my life. God, first and foremost. Family, right under God. And number 3, Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin allows me to protect my family and, be devout to God at the same time. Because I don't got to slave away to the lizard folk. Bad JV, no cookie. No fortune cookie for JV today. A Squirrel people can't be serious. I think the Bitcoin will start pumping in a few hours. Well, let's Trump pump it up. Yeah, I remember when we would sing 60 G's, baby. But anyways, keep the comments flowing. We're still live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. Over 700 people live on the stream. Bitcoin still over 66 G's. Keeps the bears away and keeping the lizard folk at bay. Let me tell you something. But anyways, fam, next story of the day. Speaking of Peanut, this next story was interesting. Viral Squirrel Peanut triggers a Salana meme coin frenzy. Some of these meme coins now have a market cap of over 100 million. See what you done did, state of New York. This is wild. Meme coins riding the sudden rise in popularity of Peanut the Squirrel has hit the Salana DeFi market, with some tokens even reaching a market cap of above 120 million. Mark Longo, owner of Peanut's social media account with over 600,000, wrote that on October 30th, the New York Department of Environmental Conservation confiscated and euthanized, aka unalived, the popular squirrel and raccoon named Fred. This follows complaints of alleged unsafe housing for Peanut. Quoting him here from Instagram. Well, internet, you won. You took one of the most amazing animals away from me because of your selfishness. To the group of people who called DEC, there is a special place in hell for you, and I will second that. Rest in peace, Fred the raccoon, and Peanut the squirrel. We love you. You'll never be forgotten. Can I please get a moment of silence? Thank you. Longo said he first rescued the squirrel about 7 years ago after seeing Peanut's mother get hit by a car. Because of an injury, Longo deemed that Peanut couldn't survive in the wild. Because of this, Peanut nursed him back to health and became the caretaker. Elon wrote in response to this, the government is a mindless, heartless killing machine. I'm going to have to agree with Elon. I don't often agree with Elon, but here, absolutely. The event triggered the outrage, like billionaire Elon criticizes the government, calling it mindless and heartless, 100%. Peanut's sudden popularity spurred meme coin creators to launch meme-based tokens based on the popular squirrel, as you can see right here, yo. DeFi data tracker Dex Screener shows several meme coins based on Peanut have launched on the Salana network. In addition, 2 Peanut-themed meme coins have made it to the top 10 tokens in the Dex Screener's 24-hour charts. A token called Peanut the Squirrel with the ticker Peanut made 2 days ago had a volume of almost 300 million and recorded over 200,000 transactions. The token currently has a market cap of 100 million, peaking at 120 million before experiencing the correction. A similar meme coin also hit the BNB Smart Chain, hitting a market cap of 80 million while recording a volume of above 110 million. Meanwhile, Fred theme meme coin based on the raccoon euthanized with Peanut also hit the Salana meme coin market. A token called First Convicted Raccoon ticker Fred, recorded almost 150,000 transactions and a trading volume of 83 million. Despite this, the project only had a market cap of 8.2 million. But now that we know the polls and the people that have spoken, our audience is more concerned over these two euthanized animals than Sleepy Joe and Kamala. That's just the numbers speaking for themselves. Yeah, I mean. And JC, busy at work right now. JC, mess him up. And there we go. 110. The trend is your friend. We're on attack right now. It seems we got the trolls. We got to pull out the blade. I mean, what else am I going to do here? Got to defend oneself. Yeah, I mean, self-defense. You got to do what you got to do. Let's get the lizard folk back at bay, shall we? Take this, lizard folk. There you go. Anyways, our moderators are busy today. I see we have 811 people on the live stream. Keep the comments flowing, yo. Much appreciated. And don't forget to repost the stream over on X. That's how we get so many eyeballs on here. We appreciate that. Reporting for Sunday Mass. Thank you, Chopper Boy, V1CT Foe, and the rest of the fam. Number One Daily. Thank you, Iris. I just reposted you. Shout out Marcus Roth, the Punk Rock Hippie, JC Ice Baby, and the rest of the fam. Much appreciated. You got to keep them. You got to keep them. You got to keep them at bay. These folks are relentless, I tell you. Relentless. But we have incredible mods, first and foremost. So thank you for your service each and every day, keeping the lizard folk at bay. Pump it up if you came and went long when the dip hit. You just aped like King Kong.
Pump it up if you came and went long. When the dip hit, you just aped like King Kong.
Yeah, I mean. And this one's for JC. This is her anthem.
Pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Let's go. Pump that mofo up. Yo, don't make me break out the chucks. If you guys don't behave, I pull out the chucks. You already know. You don't want JB pulling out the chucks. You guys are wild. Good Lord. Good Lord. Right, Moonjumper. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. We Bitcoin dreaming.
We're Bitcoin kids. We're Bitcoin kids. Cutie little kitty bitty sat stacking kids.
I know, it's crazy. If there was a funeral for the squirrel, how many would attend it? If it was a YouTube stream, probably millions. Probably millions. It's probably not a bad idea. We should have a funeral to remember the squirrel because he is a viral pet. Over 600,000 people follow that squirrel. That's wild. But keep the comments flowing, family, even while we're under attack by these trolls. That's my favorite one. You got to pump it up. JV Chuck Norris, JV, close enough. Whatever, yo. Keep the comments flowing. Let's continue. We discussed Peanut to Squirrel. May he rest in peace. Now let's discuss the $90,000 target with a Trump pump. And then we'll discuss a bunch of influencer targets from Kathy Wood to Michael Saylor, all of those of significance. And we'll break all that down as well. And then we'll do some live Q&A. So here we have it. Economist Alex Kruger. I don't know if he is related to Freddie from Nightmare on Elm Street. He unveils election prediction for the biddy. Says Bitcoin can shoot straight up and breaks down why. Well, let's share this, shall we? Economist Alex Kruger reveals his scenarios for the biddy during the election night in the U.S., 2 days out, saying that the most fast move could be the coming for the crypto market. He shared on X that in the event of a Trump victory on election night, Bitcoin can shoot straight up immediately after. If Kamala wins on top, Kruger says Bitcoin will likely correct, but only temporarily before a move upwards. Quoting the analyst here, simple elections frameworks for the biddy, Trump win, Bitcoin 90,000 by the year end with a probability of 55%. A Harris win, Bitcoin 65,000 by the year end with a probability of 45% and weighted average of 79 Gs, which would take us to price discovery. Expect the move to be fast. If Trump wins, markets rarely wait for laggards on the binary events, not largely front run. Trump win, shoot straight up. Harris win, down then up. Timing matters greatly if running leverage or going in big. The Economist says that in the event of a Trump victory, his main play for the night will be to go long on Salana, Ethereum's biggest rival, quoting the analyst here. This is how I am thinking about the market. A large number of the people disagree. That's why we have a market. I'm going into the election night, very long spot with no leverage, mostly allocated to the BTC and NVIDIA, the stock. My main election night play, if Trump wins, is to be long on Salana, according to this analyst. I mean, there you go. Let me know your thoughts with some of that, family, before we dive into our feature story of the day, discuss some bullish price projections with a Trump victory. Do not disrespect JV, guys. You have been warned. Warning from Surge. Shout out Veronica. I appreciate you subbing to the pod. Thank you. Much appreciated. Trump has nothing to do with the Bitcoin price, says B-Ring in the C Chaos. B-Ring, eh? Please respect the chat. If not, you're going to get whacked. Whop. Bruce Lee should have won the best actor for his role in Enter the Dragon. Speaking of Mr. Lee, Jun Fan, may he rest in peace.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
Yeah, damn right. There's only one dragon. Bitcoin does not care about who the U.S. Prez is. Why? One will fire up the printer and debase the U.S. dollar. The other will make it a strategic asset. Either way, the Bitcoin wins. Let's go. Shout out Greg. Well said, brother. Bitcoin will win. It's not dependent upon any human being, any politician, any country. And that's a beautiful thing. The wonderful thing about the BTC is BTC the wonderful thing. Let me know if you agree.
Now you put water into a cup. It becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle.
It becomes the bottle. Shout out Boss33. Crypto News Alerts is now live. You damn right. I've been streaming for the past 50 minutes. Shout out Gasboy64 and the rest of the fam. Pump the stream, pump the likes, and let's frickin' go. This is a long shot, yo, but we still have a goal. We got 5 minutes. If you guys want a bonus pump watch with your boy JV on top of the election Trump pump we're going to be doing in 2 days, well, you got 5 minutes to make it happen. All you got to do is send a super worth $5 or more. Support your boy. Support the stream. Let's make her happen, Captain.
Less mining rewards, more scarcity.
Welcome, everyone. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day. We're sitting at roughly 69 Gs. It's wild because 3 years ago, we were sitting at 69 Gs. Let's have a gong for the trolls being wop, 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 wop. This one's for y'all. Lizard folk, stay at bay where you belong. I might be able to breathe right now. I think we got the trolls today. Good job, mods. Mods for the win. All the bots got wop, wop, wop. Pretty much. Anyways, now that the lizard folk are gone, let's resume with the show, shall we? Now for our feature story of the day, all the most significant price predictions from the most significant folk in the Bitcoin stratosphere. Yeah, I mean, let's break this one down. I'm going to start right here. Which Bitcoin price prediction do you think is the most accurate? Here are some of the influencers. We'll start with Mark Yusko, 150 Gs by 2025. We got Peter Brandt, the old man, 135,000 by September 2025. And we'll continue here. Tim Draper, 250,000 by 2025. Rich Dad Robert Kiyosaki, 500 Gs by 2025. We got Plan B, 400,000 by 2026. I've also heard him say 500,000. Arthur Hayes, 750,000 by 2026. Novogratz, 500 Gs by 2028. Tyler Winklevoss, 500 Gs by 2030. Kathy Wood, every broski's favorite Bitcoin lady, 1 million by 2030. In fact, I've heard her raise that to 2.8 million. We've covered that here in the show. Michael Saylor projecting 13 million per Bitcoin by the year 2045. But let's dive a little deeper and shout out to the Bitcoin Halving. They put out the most extensive list of influencer Bitcoin price predictions, and here's what they had to share. They're going to chime in, and I'll give you my perspective. This is what they wrote. Where and when did Crypto Hayes, Arthur Hayes, say 750,000 by 2026? Our evidence of him for our official master list of the Bitcoin price predictions, which was viewed 600,000 times, was from the pod when he said 1 million potential peak for Bitcoin in 2024 to 2025. So I agree. I've also saw predictions from Arthur Hayes of $1 million for this cycle peak. So you have been corrected there. And let's read some of the other thoughts shared here with some of these influencer predictions. Again, as pointed out by the Bitcoin Halving. Shout out to Bitcoin Halving. Make sure you're following them. They're good folk. Finally, the final errors with Peter Brandt. He is on record saying 200,000 as a potential peak. Bitcoin price for 2024, 2025, not 135,000. Get your facts straight, Joey. Also, as shared here, these are edited, to reflect the most accurate price predictions. Van Eck predicts $325,000 Bitcoin. Vic Ran NYC. This guy over here, Vic Sharma, he predicts 350,000 Shamath P. We covered this in yesterday's pod. Very bullish here, projected from ultimately 500,000 to 1.14 million per coin. We have Maya Par, who is Maya Parho, projecting 500,000, and we have HODL, what a name, 650,000 projection. We have Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model. He's projecting 477 target with a 250 to $1 million range. And of course, we got the Giga Chad, Michael Saylor, always so bullish. And I know they've even included my personal prediction in this master list as well, which we can discuss. But first, let me actually pull up some more of what is here right now. You can see Novogratz, 400,000, Willy Woo, 337,000, Glassnode Analytics CTO, 328,000, Jan Van Eck, 325,000, Scotty HODL, 313,000 to 386,000, Kiyosaki, 300,000, Jack Mahlers, between $250,000 to $1 million per coin. We got Ki Jong Yu, the Crypto Quant CEO, 265,000, Draper, $250,000, Max Kaiser projecting a bottom of 220,000, and the list goes on and on and on. My personal prediction is a bear scenario for the cycle peak in 2025 at 250,000 per Bitcoin. My bull scenario is 750,000 per coin. Ultimately trying to say my average median would be 500,000 in that ballpark, right in alignment with the stock to flow model and Plan B. I'm going to go ahead and read some of your comments and predictions out loud as well. Bring the Chaos says 440,000 by 2025 is so unrealistic. Is it? Is it really? Careful with that knife, JB. The tube may ban you again. Well, this is for emergencies only, like cutting rope. Again, as a Boy Scout, in which I am not, you need something like this in case of an emergency. What if you're in a car accident and your safety belt is stuck on and you can't get it out and you crash and you enter a river and your car is sinking and the only way to get out is to cut the safety belt, which isn't so safe sometimes. You got to do what you got to do. So just for the record, this is not for violence. This is for safety. It's a pocket knife, for Christ's sake. I've had a pocket knife since I was 10 years old. You know what I mean? So all it is for safety. And that's for the algorithm listening right now. This is for safety only, such as getting strangled with a rope, having to set yourself free, or to protect yourself from evildoers, such as the lizard folk. You feel me? That 440,000 might be easy with the eruption of the Bitcoin in early 2025. Exactly. I use this for carving pumpkins as well. In fact, I have a pumpkin in my kitchen downstairs, and that's precisely how he gets carved. The Nippinator. JV, your price is cut off? What do you mean my price is cut off? People don't understand the TA. Bitcoin can't go over 150,000 until the next halving. Says who? Bring the chaos. Remember, predictions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, and it's okay to embrace what you believe. Nothing wrong with that. Bitcoin is going up forever, Laura. That's what's up. 69 G's, baby. The inevitable. We've been climbing, aim for $1 million climaxing. Serious pocket knife, anything less than a 3-inch blade is considered a pocket. Exactly, brother. And this blade is 2.9 inches for the record. Shout out, Chun. Good to have you here. 500 to 750 cycle peak, 225,000 end of the year. Now we're talking. Aren't Americans given a gun at birth? Precisely. Opinions too. Let's go 69. Repost the stream over on the X. Thank you, family. I'm going to check the X feed again. Sunday Fun Day with JV and the CNA fam. Thank you, Ronan Crash. A little proof of work. Appreciate the repost. We do got over 900 people live and in the flesh. Oh, yeah. Breaking news. I didn't even get to it. It's official. Tupac Shakur, world's greatest rapper, officially endorses Donald Trump rocking the MAGA hat. I saw this earlier and I couldn't resist. So shout out Tupac. Tupacalypse now. Mind over matter, next batter beat a cow. Some bars from the Method Man. Jack Mahler's range was too wide. My husband and son collect pocket knives. Nice. Add it to the collection, yo. Nothing like a nice pocket knife. Yeah, I had one of those Swiss Army pocket knives as a kid. It was like my best friend. It had like 30 things on it, from like a tweezer to like a toothpick, you name it. Literally everything. That is lit. I know. So Pac is supporting Trump. Meanwhile, J-Lo and Cardi B are supporting Kamala. And you got to consider their backgrounds. J-Lo is Diddy's ex. Just as guilty as Diddy as far as I'm concerned with all the BS that was going on at those freak-offs. And then Cardi B, who broadcasted in a video how she used to drug men with transsexual beings and rob them. These are the folks supporting Kamala. So again, Satan versus God. Very easy choice, if you're to ask me. But that's just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts, beautiful folk. And with that being shared, before I get any more political, let's move on to the uncensored version of the pod. Let's end the YouTube stream. We got roughly 1,000 people here, which we appreciate. So if you're on YouTube right now, you ain't got to go home, but I'm going to invite you to Rumble so we can continue uncensored. And we don't got to worry about the censorship from the lizard folk. You understand? So let's head on over to the Rumble. Again, it's rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. Again, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. And let's get ready to rumble. We're going to stream for the next hour uncensored. Deuces to the tube. And in a minute, we'll switch it out.